Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the Times Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 17th of October 2024. I've just looked at the setter and it's Izetti. A little bit of fear creeping in there. I mean, for a few months Izetti's been very mild in his puzzles and very enjoyable, and then the last one was just a bit of a left side nightmare, and I took almost 25 minutes, which actually isn't that bad for me, but yeah, there were a couple of clues in it that were just really off, I think. So, not sure how this is going to turn out. All I can do really is reset the timer and crack on. Put in case what is needed for card games. Don't know, something about bridge or something. Snap. People leaving money behind in trucks. Money behind in trucks. Juggernauts, lorries. Hostess died. He sadly washes up. Looks like hostess died. No, yeah, maybe hostess D. He washes up. Do the dishes. I think that is very good. Oh gosh, does the dishes. I think I should probably check that out. Right, does the dishes. Looks about right. Good enough. Mum's participating in drama sometimes. That's an MAS, I think. Mars. Sometimes, yeah, yep. Island's heaven sign when corn has been cut. Island's heavenly sign when corn has been cut, which is harvested. Island's heavy cut sign. So that's surely an I for islands, or IS, and then heavenly sign Leo when corn has been cut. Room for service personnel in a port. Quarters. A port A, something Rio. So spell ARAF. Not sure, but that A looks very ominous. Let's put A there anyway. Musical section in street bands. Okay, I mean musical sections. I'm not good on music. Cool. Actual breakdown of music. Church pursuing writer for money, pence. That's an easy-ish one. Wood that may be used for burning when hard. Ash. As H. As for when. A life of someone by himself. I assume that's autobiography. And if I can spell it, I'll be deadly. French editor celebrated ultimately fantastic editor. Wow. French editor celebrated. I'm in trouble if that's the actual name of a French editor, unless it's not really famous. Left winger to run. I mean, left winger will make you think red. To run, it's an R. R for run. Winger to run. Left is an L. I think that's an L, followed by winger. Not sure. Okay, not too bad. Home crops, limited space for horses. Feels like paddock. Pad. Docks. Dock leaf, I suppose. Docks. Limited space for yeah, sounds about right. Boss sacks one kitchen worker. Boss. Guy. Kitchen worker. Article is on origin of mystical belief system. Yeah. Article. The is on origin of mystical belief system. Is theism now. Origin of mystical belief system is theism. He does like his religious clues, old Izetti. They seriously think hip hop losers will regroup. Isn't that an anagram of hip hop losers? That's 12 letters, hip hop losers. They seriously think makes them philosophers. Philosophers. Got two O's in there, got two in hip hop. I think that's philosophers. One written to by St. Paul, man going after wandering sheep. What was written to Paul? Is it? One written to by St. Paul. Who was written to by St. Paul? Man going after wandering sheep. Man Wandering sheep. So it's an anagram of sheep. Epistles, isn't it? Or something? Yeah. Esh. I'm trying to figure out what is an anagram of sheep. I think first. Need to go on. Just right. Okay. So. I think. That's so. A male in charge. Having less feeling as a scientific figure. So that's probably a famous scientist. But you can't be Thomas Edison. A male in charge. Master. A male. I mean, that would make you think AMIC. Atomic number. A scientific figure. Ah, very good. Atomic figure. Number, sorry. I'm not even sure why that's number. A male in charge. A Tom in charge there. And then having less feeling. Number, yep. Dan and Peter badly brought up is something tid. Is that repeated? Repeated, I think. Peter. No. Brought up. Repented? Ooh. If that's repented, I'm not sure about that. Let's take out a letter from it. What's this? Corgi? Few, heavenly sign. When corn has been cut. Is that? Dan. I need an A for Dan. Repented. It's not, is it? It's Peter. Dan, so I've got A. I've got a P-E-T. No, P-E-R. Preened. That must be Capri. Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, yeah. Capricorn. So that must be preened. I'm going to leave that for a minute. Excited mates holding your old gemstone. So your old is ye, you'd hope. Excited mates, just anagram of mates holding your old. Or maybe it's not your old, which is something like to get to. It's amethyst, isn't it? Thy. Okay, thy. Not sure what that one is down there though. Deliberately avoided day away from home. You'd think that's a day off, but can't be day off because it's got day in the clue. Away from home is off, out, day out. Deliberately avoided. Gosh, what is that? Worker may be bananas. Worker, hand. Yep. Hand is the measure of, well, not measure, group, the box carried by his partner, spar. Okay. Oh, hang on, that doesn't work. Left winger, to run. Trot. Oh yeah, trot. Okay, fair enough. Diderot, I think that is. I don't know why that's celebrated. Is D. Why is that Diderot? I'm sure that's out, and I'm sure there's someone called Diderot. E-O-T. French editor Diderot. Celebrated D. Fantastic editor. Not sure. Okay, let's go and look at some of these at the top again. Put in case what is needed for card games. Pack. Okay, fair enough. That must be chef. Boss. Chief. Yep. Chief without the I. This one. People leaving money behind in trucks. What's that? I don't know. Room for service personnel in a port. In a port. Room. Mission. Ooh. Okay, this one down here. Musical section in street bands. I think that's actually T there. Can that be T? Street. ST bands. Because I need a. If that's ST there, is this what's this? Hang on, this isn't right. Parented. Ah, there we are. Parented, which makes that strange. No, bands. Strands. No. Oh gosh, what's this? Strings and rings. Yep. Deliberately avoided. Day away from home. How could I not get that one? S-A deliberately avoided day. Away from home is... I can't see what that is. I can't understand this one down here either. French editor, is that Diderot? Celebrated is D. Fantastic. Editor. I don't know if that is editor. I'm not going to get the name of the editor, I know that much, unless it's... No. Oh yeah, no, it is. It's just an anagram. It's an anagram of Diderot. Editor, isn't it? Diderot. Yep, okay, so that must be out, mustn't it? Celebrate... How am I not getting that? Deliberately avoided... avoided day away from home. Saw out. Say out. Sacks out. Sack. I'm being incredibly slow. Sad out. Sap out. Sag out. Sap out. None of these phrases. Say out. Sat out. Sat out. Deliberately avoided is sat out. Away. Oh, it must be sat out. So let's just check the other possible. S-R-E-W. Saw out. I mean, it must be deliberately avoided sat out. You sit out, it's like you sat out. Deliberately avoided day away from home. S-A-T-O-T. I don't get that. Sat out. I'm going to have to go with it. I just can't see what it is. This one. Who are they? So we've got man after wandering sheep. It's a specific name, isn't it? It's Ron. Eshefron. It's going to be impossible, isn't it? I think that's an E though. Must be an E. So it makes that two P's, not two P's, top P's, leaving money behind in trucks. People. And this one, room for service personnel in a port. Theism's good, amethyst is good, philosophers is good, I'm pretty certain does the dishes. I really can't bother to take that off. Does the dishes. I've got 2 H's, have I? Yeah, I've got 2 H's. I'm sure it's an R, which makes that room for service personnel in a port. Misra. Normally, Izetti is very... His A there would mean something. And maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point. It's a mess, isn't it? Mess. Service personnel. Messina. They are Messina. There you go. Man going after wandering sheep. Ian. That must be Ian. So that makes that S or P. Wandering sheep. Can't be EE. Ephesian. 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 Ephesian, I think. Ephesian, I think it must be. Which just leaves this one here. Topless. People leave money behind in trucks. Trucks. Money behind in trucks. What? I've got this right now. That's philosophers. Is that so? Just right is just right is so. Just right. Okay. I think that's pretty much top tap. Tippers. They are tippers and people leave money behind. Let's go with that. Yay! 1353. Woohoo! Okay, I'm pleased with that because there are a couple in there I just didn't feel very comfortable with in sat out and Ephesian. Yeah, I mean. Good old Izetti does like his religious clues, and that crossing of Ephesian and Messina is not nice. Although got there eventually, so let's have a look through, because he's a very good setter, so it's worth sometimes looking at his clues. So if you put something in a case, you pack it, and you need a pack of cards for card games. People leave them behind, and trucks are tippers, tipper trucks. So if you go to a restaurant, you tip. Does the dishes is an anagram of hostess, he, and D for died, I think, just the D. Hostess, D, he, or maybe it's the whole word, I'm not sure. 4, 7, yeah, for the whole word actually, I think. Sadly, turns to an anagram and washes up its does the dishes. Mum's participating, so participating is telling us there's a hidden word in, and then drama sometimes got MAS. Sometimes is quite often used as a hidden word thing in itself, so you wouldn't expect that to be part of the hidden word, but participating gives us that, and Mars is mums. Islands, heavenly sign, so island is Capri, just off the coast of Italy near Naples. Heavenly sign is Capricorn, but take the corn off it. A room for service personnel is the mess, and then we've got in A, so Messina. I don't know where Messina is, or Messina maybe. Musical section is the strings, part of an orchestra, and we've got ST for street, and bands are rings. Church, CE, Church of England, following a writer who is a pen, and that gives you pence, which is money. Wood that may be used for burning is ash, and as is a synonym for when, so I'll give you that when it's ready. I'll give you that as soon as it's ready. Hard is H. A life of someone by himself, that's just an autobiography. Cryptic clue, and then French editor. I did actually know the French editor. Hurrah, Diderot. I don't know what he or she has done. I think it's a male. And celebrated ultimately. So take the D of ultimately, and then do an anagram of editor. And a left winger is a trot, as in Trotskyist, and to run is to trot. So it's a bit of an old chestnut, I think, that one. And then over here, what we've got home is pad. Crops, I think, are docks, as in like dock leaves. It's a hard type of crew to think, hard type of crop to think of. But paddocks are limited space for horses. Surely there'll be limited spaces. Paddocks. Anyway, we've got the boss is the chief. Take out the I from chief, sack one, and gives you the chef, which is the kitchen worker. Got article the is. And then the origin of mystical is the first letter of mystical is an M to give you a theism, which is a belief system. They seriously think of philosophers, and hip hop losers is an anagram of philosophers, and regroup is telling you to anagram that. We've got one written to by St. Paul, so the Ephesian is written to by St. Paul. I mean, easy if you know who. I mean, he might just have said one written to. Doesn't matter to me whether it's St. Paul. I suppose the fact pushes you towards the Bible is actually useful. Got a man, in this case Ian, rather than Scotsman. Normally it's a Scotsman for Ian. Going after wandering sheep. Anagram of sheep is Ephes. Just right. If something's just right, it's so-so. I don't just right. Okay. Not sure exactly what's going on there, but when you've got a 2-2, there's only so many words that go in a 2-2 space. To do, yogo, especially when you've got an O in there. I didn't have the O, I had the S, so seems pretty likely. We've got a male in charge, which is A, and then a male cat is a Tom, and IC for in charge is a regular acronym, abbreviation, IC, and having less feeling is number, if you're number, which is number, and a scientific figure is an atomic number. We've got anagram of Dan and Peter, which is parented, and brought up is parented badly, is telling us it's an anagram. Excited mates, so we've got an anagram of mates, holding your old, so your old is thy, to get to the amethyst, which is gemstone. Deliberately avoided, day away from home, so, okay, deliberately avoided is sat out, and then the day is sat for Saturday, and away from home is out. Okay, if you're not in, you're out. Worker is a hand, hand on the farm hand, and bananas come in hands. That's the name for a bunch of bananas, another name for a bunch of bananas, and a box. If you box someone, you spar, and it's carried by, so it's hidden in his partner, par. So there we go. Clever puzzle from Izetti. Really pleased to get that done in 1353. Thank you for watching.